sick things people do? This was in somebody's grave that we're digging right now. I pulled that up with the last two pieces of grass.
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5 back again with another creepy video compilation. Let's jump right into the video, yo.
This is the most demonic thing I have ever seen taken place at any sporting event in my entire life. What you're looking at is a demon being summoned in the crowd on top of a satanic pentagram, and there's even demonic chants on the banners below the crowd. What you're looking at is a home game of FC Kaiserslautern, also known as FCK, and they're doing a pre-game ritual, and what you're gonna see here is that people are holding up signs and it creates a satanic pentagram. And as time goes on, you can see the person shifting the camera. On the other side, I believe those words say invincible forever. But then slowly there's a demon that's going to arise. Now, if you look at the bottom, the banners here, they say words in Latin. And if we translate them, let's see what it says. Exaudi nos Lucifer et surge ex abyss sume nimas nostra. Oh my gosh, this says, "Hear us, O Lucifer, and rise from the abyss, take our souls." What the heck? Now they actually say something else as Lucifer is slowly spawning from the crowd. It says, "Ad lucem nos Lucifer, et surge ex abysso sume animas nostras." Jesus, forgive me for even saying this, but it says, "To light us, O star, and arise from the abyss, take our souls." What the heck? I mean, I don't care if their mascot is like a devil or something, whatever the heck it is. This is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. There's got to be some evil energy going on in this game.
That's literally insane. They chanting them words at a live soccer game. Remember, the words you speak are very powerful. So that chant that they're saying is probably affecting everybody who's watching that live game. Is that a team or something? Did they randomly just come up with that? I'm confused. Somebody explain it to me in the comments. Because out of all things that they chose to say and show, they chose that. That's very weird if you ask me.
What the hell? So I'm digging this grave, right? I just pulled up the last two pieces of grass. And look at this. No freaking way. And there's a photo in there. Dang, man, that is crazy as hell. Look at that nasty goo falling out of there. Ugh, stinks too. Holy smokes. Somebody came and buried this shit. Oh my gosh. You see the sick things people do? This was in somebody's grave that we're digging right now. I pulled that up with the last two pieces of grass. Unbelievable. Disgusting. Man, that is creepy as hell. Yeah.
Now that I'm home and I am safe, I can talk about this. When I tell you I just had the weirdest experience of my entire damn life at Walmart, I'm not joking. I had to literally get the hell up out the store. I left my stuff there and I took off. I came home as quick as I could. I want to know what the hell is going on with these timelines and shit because something ain't right. I've experienced glitches before, but I've never experienced a glitch like this. I'm going to show you guys a picture of me when I was younger and what my kids looked like. This was like 15 years ago. Okay, I want you to look at this picture because this picture of me, that is my signature haircut. That is the haircut that I get. Every time I chop my hair off, that is the haircut I get. It is that haircut that is stacked in the back and it comes to the front. That's my haircut. My kids will tell you that is my haircut. And what makes this even crazier is I was just talking to Babe the other day telling him I was going to cut my hair off and I was going to get that haircut. Like that exact haircut. So I'm at Walmart and I'm shopping and I'm minding my own business. I do shopping, window shopping to kind of like get my me time in, just kind of like time for myself, right? So I'm not really paying attention to what's going on around me. I'm in the clothing section and I'm looking at the clearance aisle. I just kind of feel a little bit funny, so I stop shopping and I look up and I look kind of to the left of me. My jaw drops, y'all. Tell me why I saw me and my kids from like 15 years ago standing literally 10 feet away from me. Like, what? I'm not No, it wasn't nobody else that I was mistaken for, me and my kids. It was us from like 15 years ago. I had that same haircut that I just showed you, but they looked like this. Like, I was too stunned to do anything. All I could do was sit there and watch her. Watch me? Us? I don't know. But the even crazier part is there was a boy that was with us. He was a little bit older than my oldest daughter, and the craziest part about that is I had a miscarriage when I was 18. And I knew it was a boy. But I sat there for like 2 seconds and I watched them and they looked so happy. And then reality hit me and I realized, like, what the fuck is going on? And it scared me and I just took off. But what's crazy to me is there was 3 kids there. So I don't know what timeline that was from or what happened there. But I am telling you, this was the craziest experience I've ever had in my entire life. And no, I'm not mistaking that for anyone else. I know what I looked like when I was younger. I know what haircut I had. I just sat there and I watched for like 2 whole seconds. I watched her interact with these babies. And she was the happiest that I've ever seen myself. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, how is this possible? Like, I don't understand this. Can somebody please explain this to me? Because this is blowing my mind. And like, I'm scared right now. But I feel kind of at peace, if that makes sense. Like, I feel kind of like I got a little bit of closure, in a weird way. I am telling you that was me and my babies. Like, I'm telling you that was us. That was just a beautiful moment that I watched. And if you have any explanations or can kind of tell me what the hell just happened to me, please let me know below because I can't make sense of it and I'm freaking out.
Are y'all seeing it now? Do y'all get it now? I have so many posts on this account talking about this same thing right here. Look at how vibrant the world used to be back then. Filled with personality. This goes for businesses, this goes for furniture. This pretty much applies to everything on the outside world. The society used to be different. And just so y'all can see that I'm not capping, look at what's parked in front of me. What color are these cars in front of me? Imagine showing up to the supermarket, showing up to your job, and this is how the parking lot looked like. Creativity is at an all-time low, and that's because the corporations got greedy, and it's all about consumerism. This is how parking lots look nowadays. Monotone, lifeless. Wherever you show up, I don't care if it's at a supermarket, if you go to the DMV, showing up to this parking lot, you don't think that you're gonna have a different sense? You're gonna feel more creative? It's the little things that we don't think about that's affecting our everyday routine. Things used to be about personality back then, individuality, uniqueness. Now everybody's trying to copy everybody. Everything's the same. They got us like robots out here. Get with the program so then you could get out of the program. It's really up to us at this point. And I wonder if there's ever going to be a renaissance in art again.
You literally could see the shift from the vibrant colors to the monotone colors. You know, back then people were more happy and filled with joy. And now people are just mad and angry. I feel like these colors do play a role in your everyday life. Back then, being authentic was a thing. Now everybody just follow trends. Someone being original is hard to find nowadays. It's very rare that you even see like a different color car. Most of the cars are either white, red, gray, or black.
Do you remember when that video went viral of the microwave plate and people realizing that the indentation on this plate that sits in the gear that turns the plate in the microwave is the same shape as the radiation symbol? Well, the crazy thing is a lot of people are saying that's no big deal, man. It's just because the gear in there. But it is interesting that it could be any other shape than the radiation symbol. But here's the crazy part. And you know what's crazy about microwaves is that it's about the only appliance that you have never seen a commercial for. Yet it's in all of our homes. Unless you're like me and you got rid of your microwave. But there is something so crazy about microwaves. So much more than it's a frequency that excites the molecules and makes it warm up. But you cannot speak about it on Instagram. In fact, if you ask Google, are microwaves safe? You'll have to go to page 100 before you see any variance of an opinion on the matter. They are all absolutely 100% use it. It's great. It's an amazing invention. Never mind what Russia did in the 1960s regarding microwaves. Well, I'm going to be sharing with you the deep dive on microwaves on my Rumble account and so much more stuff that I wish I knew years ago that would have saved me so much headache. No pun intended. Comment info below and I'll send you a link to my Rumble account, which you can quickly make an account for so that you'll be able to comment on it and I can answer questions real time. We're going to be going live every single day and it will be great to have you on there because we can talk about stuff more freely than on here. Comment info below, quickly check your message requests, sign up for Rumble, and follow me there and turn on notifications.
Hey, if you're an American, do you even know that your country just bombed the capital of Yemen 70 times today, hitting civilian infrastructure, schools, daycare, shopping malls like the one I'm in? Do you even know that? Do you even care? All because Yemen is blockading the Red Sea from cargo ships being allowed in to Israel. Like, I literally can't stop thinking about it. They're killing thousands of people, destroying hundreds of homes, hundreds of buildings of civilian infrastructure for what? And guess what? They're still not going to stop the blockade. Like, what? This is Yemen we're talking about. It really is just another front of the Arab and Muslim genocide. Most people, I swear, don't know at all what their government is doing. Like, there's no justification that you can make for doing this to Yemeni civilians. If Arab civilians are terrorists because of what their governments do, what does that make American civilians?
Hey, my fellow Americans, did y'all notice? Because I didn't. I feel like without TikTok, we wouldn't even know these things. It's almost like they hiding everything that they doing. And if it's not on the news, then nobody knows about it. Sometimes you literally have to go to TikTok to really find out what's going on in the world. The government is supposed to obey everything that the civilian says, but it's literally the other way around. And if you guys didn't know, government means mind control.
Y'all, what the fuck do the Weeknd got going on? It's just an album cover, bro. No, the fuck it ain't, nigga. Do y'all remember the person y'all called crazy, right? Orlando Brown. You remember y'all was calling him crazy? When he was talking about the panda eyes and shit? Look at this nigga eyes, bruh. That's the panda eyes right there. And we all know what that means. So I don't even gotta say it. And I can't even say too much anyway. The Weeknd just had a concert. What he said was a concert. But that really wasn't a concert, y'all. That was a demon summoning. Watch these two clips. I want y'all to see closely. Look what's on the screen, y'all. Look what pop up. Did y'all see it? Hold up. Bow. Hold up. We gonna pause it for y'all too. Bow. So y'all boy had that flashing in the background of his supposed concert. But that's not the only trippy shit that was seen. Y'all watch this clip. It was a demon in the crowd. But TikTok, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. None of this is real. Y'all chill. Here y'all go. Watch the demon, y'all. Watch the demon. Look at the hands. People try to say, oh, that's just a girl with long fingernails. Fuck no. That shit ain't normal. Look at that. Bow.
Okay, if you're at all like mentally unstable or fragile, don't watch this one. So I've made a lot of videos about organoid intelligence in the past. That's where you take human brain cells and grow them in a petri dish and then use a computer to train them just like AI. They're actually more powerful than AI in that they learn quicker and are more energy efficient, but there are huge ethical concerns with them because they have similar brain activity to a premature baby. And there's a lot of people out there that object to these because there's a decent amount of evidence that they're conscious, just like a person. I recently posted a company called Final Spark, and they actually have something called Neural Platform where you can rent out essentially server space on these organoid brains, so you can pay for them to do things for you. This is a live stream of the organoid brain computers that you can rent out, but there's something way more concerning on their website, and that's this simulation which the brains are fed sensory data from, so that they can feel everything the butterfly feels and control it to like fly around. The reason why that's terrifying is there's a good chance the brains, if they are conscious, just believe they are that butterfly. Because when they're not in use by someone purchasing their computational power, they just fly around and exist in that simulation. And you probably already see where I'm going with this, but if this is possible, you could make a pretty good case that we are just organoid brains somewhere, and this is a simulation that we're in. And maybe like when you daydream or just fall asleep, that's someone using your consciousness to do something else. I don't know, but crazy to think about, crazy times.
Where some of these boards are bending. Do you hear that? Sounds like, what, is that wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Well, I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here and head back out to the portal. That was weird. I don't hear it. Wow, that was strange.
I believe someone fact-checked this video, and this is a real video that someone really recorded, and there was no edits to it. Are those real voices coming from underground, or is that some type of spiritual, demonic voices or something? I don't know what y'all think. There's a lot of things going on the ground right now that we have no idea about and been going on for years. You know, so I'm actually not surprised that he heard something like that when he was going further inside. And you know, he didn't seem scared at all. I know some people would have probably been terrified.
It's like I would film things like that. I would encourage like everybody, all different types of sexual. But there is that thing where it's like a lot of people misunderstand me with S&M and they think it's super. And I have to like explain to people how, like, where it's more like you're tied down because you need to like be able to like have somebody hold you down and keep you still, or like if you fight something down, or like be able to heal once you're beaten, like, or something. It's like it comes from that real place of like, you know, as opposed to being accessories or something. It's like with tattoos and things. Like I've never always gotten them. There's like that time where it's like, oh, I have tattoos, and after a while, you're like, you can explain them and they can mean something. It's just comes from that real place. Yeah, I don't know. I only saw that film she brought over that night. People more like darker, like.
You gonna learn a few lessons from us. And I'm gonna be the first one.
My God.
I know you fucking lying. I know this ain't no fucking rat in my motherfucking food.
So fucking nasty.
Bitch, this is a rat.
Bitch, if you don't take that back in there today, motherfucking
Hold the fuck on.
If you don't take that shit back in there today.
Oh shit!
If you don't take that shit back in there today.
Oh my fucking God. They got me fucked up.
I'm getting out of here. Oh, that bitch finna fall.
Oh no, this is going back in here. Oh, they got me fucked up. They got me all the way fucked up. A fucking rat in my motherfucking food.
That's some nasty ass.
And she, I believe she tried to do this shit because she was acting nasty. She got me all the way fucked up. You don't put a rat in my motherfucking food hole? I know damn well this ain't no motherfucking rat. Y'all need to call the police or somebody. Somebody call somebody. Somebody call somebody. A rat in my food? A rat in my food? Really? 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 A rat in my fucking food? Look at this shit. Look at this. That's why you was being so nasty. You must don't like black people. Y'all need to call somebody. Call somebody. Up under my rice. Up under my rice. Look at this. Look at this. Under my rice. Under my rice. Y'all got me all the way messed up. Yes. This is wrong. This wrong. This is wrong. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police on you. Yeah, I'm calling. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, call the police. Call the police.
Don't touch me. You know, you don't touch me. Okay. Don't touch me. Okay.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hold on, why he snatched the food up like that? Like, how he mad that it's a rat in they food and you the one that's cooking it? That don't make no sense to me. There should be no reason why he have an attitude. He should be the friendliest person. And you know, another thing that I realized is that I've never seen Chinese people eat their own food. That's very weird when you think about it. And you know, they got all of these food restaurants in these black neighborhoods. They probably just feeding the scraps. And you don't know what they really eating behind closed doors. But I doubt it's what they feeding the people.
have been notified. Leave immediately. Warning. Warning. You have violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Warning. Warning. You have violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Leave immediately. Warning. Warning.
Shit.
Warning. Warning. You have violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Leave immediately. Violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Leave immediately.
You know, they very brave for that. You know, I be wondering what be out there past these trespassing signs. I feel like they be hiding something that they don't want us to see. Some signs even say if you pass this point, you may be shot. They probably realized that they wasn't serious about going deeper into the territory and just left them alone.
Walked as it walked. It literally sounded.
Stacy.
What the? Nope, no. That's. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. Okay, somebody tell me what that was. Just keep that a little closer. It's not like I said don't. Well, I'm gonna look outside. Ooh, what the f*** that was that sound again? What the fuck? I gotta get the hell out of here. Can't even run because it's nasty. Oh, shit. Okay. I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the was that? Nope. Let's just go.
We would keep their presence on Earth a secret. They would furnish us with advanced technology and would help us in our technological development. They would not make any treaty with any other Earth nation. They could abduct humans on a limited and periodic basis for the purpose of medical examination and monitoring of our development, with the stipulation that the humans would not be harmed, would be returned to their point of abduction, that the humans would have no memory of the event, and that the alien nation would furnish MJ-12 with a list of all human contacts and abductees on a regularly scheduled basis. And this is not being done. It was agreed that each nation would receive the ambassador of the other for as long as the treaty remained in force. It was further agreed that the alien nation and the United States would exchange 16 personnel each to the other with the purpose of learning each of the other. The alien guests would remain on Earth, and the human guests would travel to the alien point of origin for a specified period of time, then return, at which point a reverse exchange would be made. I have no knowledge whatsoever of what happened to those original 16 humans who left the Earth with the aliens. It was also agreed that bases would be constructed underground for the use of the alien nation, and that 2 bases would be constructed for the joint use of the alien nation and the United States government. The base at Dulce is one. The base at S4 in the area known as Area 51 or Dreamland is the second.
If you don't believe aliens are out there now, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that though. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. We out, y'all. See you on the next one.